Hi, this is Emily, the JetSetting Fashionista, here with Adam Sobel from Mina's Test Kitchen. Hi, Adam.
Hey, how's it going?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here, having some wine, relaxing in this beautiful space. I wanted to ask you a few questions, give my viewers a little bit more insight about you.
Let's do it.
All right. So maybe you could tell us, what was your first memory of cooking and what inspired you to become a chef?
I tell this story all the time. I started cooking with my Nana at 4 or 5 years old. So it was like a Sunday tradition. I'd sleep over her house on Saturdays, my brother and I and my cousins. And then Sunday morning we'd cook for like traditional Italian Sunday supper type of deal, making meatballs, manigotti, stuffing artichokes, things like that.
Yeah, I love artichokes. You're making me hungry. So then what sort of led from that to beginning a career in it, and what was your first role as a chef?
So as a kid, I was very mischievous, I suppose. And I don't know, I had more fun than I should have, and school wasn't exactly my thing. But athletics were, so I played baseball and soccer, and that was like the thing that had my interest, and I was able to actually my attention span wasn't shortened with that. So, I was a terrible student, and then going into high school, my mom was really concerned that I wasn't going to make it through. She had the idea of enrolling me in culinary arts at a boat tech, so I'd split my day in half. High school in the morning, culinary arts in the afternoon. She knew I liked to cook. And I was a little apprehensive about it because, it had a bad rap that, if you go to BOCES or Votech, it was like, you're going to end up working in a gas station or,
something a little less glamorous than...
You're a factory worker, but, that couldn't be further from the truth. It was actually an incredible jump off for a career, and for me, especially with cooking. It was within the first day I was there, I knew that it was destined.
Yeah.
Like my whole life changed. Yeah, I was at 15, so everything changed.
What sort of took you to the Mina group? I know you and Michael obviously work very well together. You guys launched this together. I'd love to sort of hear where the idea came from.
So, I've always, Michael is a legendary chef, one of the best restaurateurs on the planet, has built an incredible empire and an innovative restaurant group. And I have known him for a very long time, going back to early 2000, and I was always very closely associated with Mina Group. One of my mentors, Bradley Ogden, was based out of the Bay Area and was close with Michael, and his son Bradley and I were best friends. And Brian Ogden worked for Michael at Aqua and always had told me stories about the kitchen, the food they were doing. So I was always intrigued, and Patrick and Michael would come in to eat, Raj, and we built a relationship because we were neighbors in Las Vegas. I spent 8.5 years, and it was time to make a move.
And isn't that where you got a James Beard Award at one of those restaurants?
Yes, it is. That's true.
Kudos.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was the first time a restaurant outside of New York City or San Francisco or Chicago had ever won an award for Best New Restaurant in America. So
wow.
It's
something to add to the resume.
That was a big one. And another opportunity, which was really high on the list, was the Four Seasons in Washington, D.C., which is the home of bourbon steak.
Yes. Okay. Well, cool. Well, I bet Michael was ecstatic. He waited a while and you made it back to the group, or made it into the group, even though you guys had been closely connected.
That was it, and it was the best decision I ever made career-wise.
Okay.
And working with the Four Seasons and Mina Group, I thought I was a good chef, but cooking, yes, but as far as operating, I really had a lot to learn, and that was when I think everything changed. I got myself over the hump as far as learning how to really run a business and cook really at a high level. So.
That's great. That's a wrap. Thank you for joining Emily, the JetSetting Fashionista, and Chef Adam Sobel at the Mina Test Kitchen.